There was almost no video this week. I know, right? How could I do that to you? Our plans for a usual exploration fell through last minute, but I might have something for you. What did I just spot sitting back there? Let me throw on some pants. Yeah, I'm not wearing pants. I got gym shorts on. And go over there for a look. But wait, there's more. Bonus footage at the end of this video crawling around inside this old mine entrance. Don't go anywhere. I mean, it is really hot back here. Very confined space. I don't like it. The hellest of hellholes. Well, I got my big boy pants on. Let's do this. Am I the only one that carries around spare clothes just in case they get into a situation like this? Are you freaking kidding me? I was just driving along, just so happened to look over to my left and spotted this sitting back here. A couple of military vehicles, actually 3 of them. How insanely awesome is this? Whoa. I could be wrong, but these appear to be old landing vehicles. Given the size of the tracks and the big hatch on the back there, carry the troops. Come on. And I think that they could partially float as well. I mean, I don't know what year exactly these are from. Do you remember the beginning of Saving Private Ryan? The landing vehicles they used to storm the beaches in Normandy? They would float and then ride right up on the shore. So we have CSS Icebuster. I would love to climb up there and get a look inside. This one does not have a hatch here. Could see right into it. There's your engine. Some kind of control lever here. So this one is pretty much gutted. So with this one, I'm going to assume there's a hatch on the top up there. I'm going to climb up for a look. So there is a hatch up here, but the back is wide open as well. Come on, man. How awesome is this? Oh no. My foot just got submerged. Not even underground today. Look what happens. Imagine the brave soldiers just sitting back here waiting for this hatch to open. Literally, my hat's off to you. Waiting for this hatch to go down under gunfire. So I said I wanted to have a look inside the cockpit here. Maybe we could squeeze through. And this is not a lot of space. Oh, I mean, I could barely fit my shoulders through here. How could you actually sit in here? I'm going to attempt to. I guess this had to be up then. There we go, now I could fit. And you know me, I'm not a tall guy. I may have wide shoulders. And yeah, just to be seated here, this hatch had to be up. Otherwise, this would close right on your head. So I could kneel down in here, but I definitely could not sit in the seat. But, however, I just realized it may be adjustable. You might get this seat all the way down to the floor. You would have a visual through this little window here. You'd have your 2 levers here. Looks like you have temperature, oil, amps, and your RPMs. On the left, you have a few knobs, blower, lights, battery. So cool. I feel honored just to sit here in this decommissioned military vehicle. Adjustable seats or not, you still had to squeeze through these narrow passages to get in and out. And yeah, as I said before, you would anxiously await for this door to drop and whatever nightmare awaited for you on the other side. I suppose this little flap here was to get a look over the hatch if necessary. Absolutely amazing. All right, let's see if we can get a look at the one over here real quick, at the first one we passed on the way in. And there's your look at the hatch from this angle. Look at this beast. So the cockpit of this one seems to be wide open. Doesn't seem to be shielded very much, unless it was tore out. Oh yeah, this one has definitely been gutted. Okay, so here's a nice shot of the front. And yeah, everything's been stripped out. You can see the lids here on both sides completely gone. And the inside, no seats, no controls. All we got here is just what's left of the motor, and that's it. And in the back, I don't know if they were transporting whatever this is and just left it behind. Interesting. Oh, actually, are these the tracks? What am I looking at here? So this landing craft appears to be a little bit smaller than the last one we were in. I could almost touch side to side here with my arms stretched out. Still cool to have a look at it nonetheless. I wish I knew where these vehicles were stationed, if they saw combat. Who knows the story behind them? Bit of a different video this week. Sorry it was so short, but I've been very busy. However, when I drove by and saw these sitting out here, I knew I had to stop for a look. But I'm sure next week we'll be right back underground. So until then, brothers and sisters, please stay out, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next hole. Wait, don't go nowhere yet. We're going for a little drive. I promised I had one more thing to show you today. Oh, we got one angry bird. All right, what we're looking at here wasn't exactly long enough for a full feature video, but it's really cool though. Perfect for some bonus footage. And I'm inside a giant mixer, believe it or not. This long, round concrete structure was to mix coal and water together. I'm getting out of here. That bird don't want me here. Let's head over to the mine entrance. Oh, nice. I actually forgot this was out here. You have a chute that would send down the final mixture to an awaiting cart or truck. And right behind me, underneath traffic, there it is. See it tucked away? Check this out. What a beauty. 1920. You rarely ever see the header left from a slope. Well, it doesn't go back very far anymore. But the reason I wanted to show you this today is because you know how in most of my videos we're crawling through tiny little holes, sketchy as all hell? Good. Before they were backfilled, before they collapsed, they used to look something like this. Beautiful concrete infrastructure, nicely dated stamp on the top. You rarely see an intact slope entrance like this anymore. Let's go down for a look. And here it is. Actually, it might have been backfilled years ago, and over time it just settled down because it pretty much does go to the roof back there after only about 30 feet. I'm quickly losing clearance here. But it wouldn't be an APA video without at least a little bit of crawling, right? Let's see how far back I could make it. Goes way down real quick. See, the roof was reinforced with steel bars going across, held up over time. The hardest thing in the world, crawling and filming. I have next to nothing to work with here. Okay. The temperature is like really hot here right now. Whew, I'm sweating. Very humid. There's these side pipes that go nowhere. No more concrete infrastructure. That's why the roof is sitting right there. Maybe I could slip through here a little bit further. So what's kind of freaky about this is the road is right above my head. I don't know if you picked it up on audio before, but the cars are just rumbling everything. Opens up to a little bit of a cavern back here, right besides this roof wall. It actually continues a little bit further. And after this, I think that's going to be it for me. This is just freaking awful back here. I just wanted to give you a look at the entrance. What am I doing? You got crickets hopping around in here. At least I'm not alone. A couple more buggers. I mean, it's really hot back here. Very confined space. I don't like it. And either way, it appears that I reached the end. I'll give you a look. Show you I'm not making up excuses. That's the end right there. You might not be able to tell on camera, but that is only about 3-4 inches, that space. Maybe the grasshoppers could fit through there, but I'm not. Let's head back. I'm just happy I got some footage for you today. The hellest of hellholes. What else would you expect? Oh, wow. And the traffic is just rumbling up there, too. Oh. I could stand up just for a second. And then I gotta crawl back underneath that. And you know, every time I'm by myself and I do one of these crawls, I gotta come back for the camera. Let's get back out to that daylight. Well, I'm happy I was able to bring you some kind of bonus footage here. As I said down the road before, to stay out and stay safe. You all know that. And we will see you in the next hole. Cue the music.
See you in the next hole, where shadows take control. Down the path we go. See you in the next hole.
Hell yeah. Aquatic military vehicles and mine holes. What more can you ask for?
Explore the depths by the day.